Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Underemployed Philosopher. I'm still your underemployed host, Sean, although I have gotten several haircuts since we last spoke. Thank you for noticing. This is my thermostat. It has absolutely nothing to do with today's topic, but I thought you might like to know what that is. Today's topic is abortion. Yeah, abortion. We're going to talk about abortion. People don't like to talk about abortion. It makes people on both sides uncomfortable, and those who are undecided just generally don't like to think about it. This social aversion is exploited by religious fundamentalists who celebrate ignorance. Make no mistake, if they did not celebrate ignorance, there would be no fundamentalists. But they want you to believe that abortion is this awful, horrible thing that nobody does and that nobody should ever talk to or even consider. But I, on the other hand, am going to present to you an alternate case. Today, I will talk to you, I will not show you because that would be gross, that abortion is always morally permissible and often, if not usually, morally preferable to carrying the child to term. Now, people who are opposed to abortion on absolutist grounds, I'm not interested in talking to them. They're not having a conversation. They're talking to themselves and the little voices in their head. What I'm going to talk about, and talk to specifically, are the people who are opposed to abortion on non-absolutist grounds. The kind of people who are opposed on not scientific grounds. Because most people that are opposed to abortion are not opposed to it on scientific grounds. And the reasoning is pretty obvious, because even a cursory examination of the modern scientific data available about human pregnancy will reveal that there is absolutely no support for the idea that life begins at conception or any of that other nonsense that anti-choice activists like to trot out. So, since my opponents are not concerned with the scientific evidence, neither am I. I am not, after all, an underemployed scientist. I am an underemployed philosopher. So we will use the bright light of reason alone to illuminate the concept of abortion and show why it is acceptable, it's approved, and it's safe. Well, it's safer than going into the back alleys, the alternative, the rusty coat hanger kind of thing. Why we should be showing abortion as the great thing that it is. So I'm going to argue in favor of that. Now, in order to do that, I had to talk for quite some time, because abortion is a complicated issue. I mean, look at this. We got an introduction going here. I don't want to sit and watch me standing here in the living room in front of the thermostat talking about abortion for as long as this video is. I mean, look how long it is. It's pretty long. You don't want to see that either. I don't want to do it. You don't want to see it. We're not going to do that. So what we did is I recorded myself reading this essay. It's going to be playing as narration over a series of, well, not really a series, a sequence of films I shot while walking around in Atlanta. I do that a lot. I go out and I wander around the city and I look at things. Sometimes I take my camera, sometimes I record it. Usually I can't do that because it's usually at night and this is a cell phone and doesn't record night videos very well at all. So, think of it like you're watching a silent film and listening to your favorite record, or you're watching The Wizard of Oz and listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Only instead of The Wizard of Oz and your favorite music, it's gonna be weird pictures of the city and me talking about fetuses and tumors. So, I hope it's better than that sounds. And let me know what you think. If you like the video, comment, give me a thumbs up. On the YouTube thing, you can give me a thumbs up in real life if you want, but I'm probably not going to see it unless you're actually around me, but I appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, let's get started talking about abortion.